Hi, this is Rob. I just wanting to apologize for the audio quality. We were testing out a few new things. We'd never done any Discord for this game or any of our other games before. So we did have a bit of a hiccup with some echoing on my brother's side. Just letting you know that I am sorry and we are sorry, and we will attempt to rectify this for the next time. Thank you. No, you're coming with me.
I'm good. Thanks for that.
Oh, you think you have a choice?
Yes.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Once again, we're back to play some D&D in the land of Tyvin, and my name is Robin. I'm the DM for this campaign, and here are my players for this week.
I'm Robert. I'm playing the Vulpin Wizard Austrum.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey. I'm playing the Dragonborn...
Sapphire Dragonborn.
Thessian Balasar.
Hello, it is Isaac. It is Tigre Macho. Paladin.
Tigre
Macho. Tigre Macho. Tigre
Hello
Macho.
to all of our Spanish listeners out there.
Everyone, all of them just
all
cringed.
Zero of them?
All zero of them.
Not wrong, not wrong.
Hello, everybody. I am James. I'll be playing the human cleric, Augustus Autumsong.
And just to let people know, we only have 4 people in person this time. Our 5th person is currently in another state. He was unable to travel to be with us in person, so he'll be with us via Discord.
Dang it.
He is our little Discord kitten.
Oh, God.
It is immortalized now.
So last time you guys were in a swamp, and a massive surge of water is heading towards you guys.
Oh boy. These two still haven't joined us yet, so...
No, they're off in different areas, and we'll get to them in a little bit. But right now, I need you guys to roll for initiative.
Oh, crap.
Got a 15. Rob got...
That is a 10, but I do get +1 to my initiative.
So it would be 11.
So it's 11, yes.
Where do I see the initiative plus?
It's on your thing.
I know my plus initiative because I built my character on D&D Beyond as well, so it actually showed me all the stuff that I was missing.
Well, the creature goes first, and it's actually kind of thematic because I rolled a 20.
Oh, shit. Wow.
So out of the surge of black water comes this massive serpent.
Oh boy.
It's got dark scales, and it smells foul.
Oof.
So the creature is coming after you guys. Let's see, who's it going to go after?
Considering me and Jeff are pretty much next to each other.
Roll a d6 and have them evens and odds.
James, no back DMing.
No backseat DMing.
Yeah, no backseat DMing, you backseat DM.
Yes, that...
I am the DM now.
I have the power now.
I really should choose these things before I roll.
You should.
Going after you, Robert.
Oh, fun! Yes, go after the wizard!
It's coming to give you a kiss.
Yeah, the wizard has a gun.
So let's see what exactly I can do. That's right, it's too early in the game, I don't have any reactions.
Right?
Yeah, the further you get into your character, the more your character levels up. You get 3 different types of actions. An action, a bonus action, and a reaction.
Oh, so we don't have reactions.
We don't have reactions at the moment. You might have something that does bonus action, but that's about it. Everything I do has to take an action.
Are you gonna try and dodge at least?
I can't!
Why?
Because it was never my turn. The only way you can actually do a dodge is if you sacrifice your action to do a dodge reaction.
And it's the creature's turn.
And it's the creature's turn.
Oh.
The creature rolled 20, so it rolled first.
So there's nothing we can do.
There's pretty much nothing we can do. He just has to roll underneath my AC and I'll be able to be fine.
So essentially it has to miss.
Yes, it has to miss. I do have one reaction spell but it's Featherfall. That's not going to help.
No, it's not.
What's your AC?
11.
Well, we're gonna have to hope this thing rolls low, because...
You want to use my bullet dice?
No!
Yeah. The look on his face was murder.
What'd you say it was again?
11.
Barely. It got a 4 with +6, it's 10.
Oh,
You? Wow.
really? So, with knowing that,
And with me being a 17, if it misses, it would directly try at me.
No, because its turn it's over.
it's turn it's over. This is a level 1 encounter. They're not going to have much more
Its
than one
challenge
thing to
rating
do.
is 1/4. I'm changing things up a little bit because of this is not exactly this creature.
Ah.
So, in order to signify the miss, my character would probably jump backwards just out of its reach as it tries to take a bite or whatever it was going to do.
No, it just barely grazes you. You don't move at all. Because remember, you have to roll for these things.
Well, yeah,
Another
you know,
one of those?
if I remember right, after the rolls are done, you can storytell.
I'll sort.
Then is narration.
Okay, so it is so close to you, you actually get some of the slime from its scales on your cheek as it grazes right.
Painted!
And as it slowly begins to recoil back into the water, you're stunned. Literally, you were a whisker's distance away from death.
Alright, and...
It's now my go.
Yikes! Just yikes!
Because you rolled last on initiative, didn't you?
I did, I rolled last on initiative.
So I go next.
So it's your turn, Jeff.
Okay, so let's see. I've got a great sword. 4 hand axes. The great sword.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention, my character actually does have 2 daggers. That's part of his gear set as well.
So 2 dads.
2 daggers as part of his gear set. And he can also do a bite as an unarmed strike.
Tough.
Yeah.
So he.
Sharky.
So he.
I know,
So,
I understand that.
so he's the
but-
nibbler.
Isaac,
He's the nibbler.
you are high, aren't you?
No, I'm literally the most.
I'm high on life.
Oh, no, dude, for real though.
Alright,
Life
so
has been.
can I try and cut, swing my sword at it?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so, let's see. So it's a great sword, so that'd be strength. It'd be strength I'd be using, right?
Which spells do I have? Right there.
I get a +6 to my strength, Robin. Please be good.
5.
Ooh, it's a 5.
That's a
11. Still 11.
You hit, but it bounces off the scales.
Ooh.
You did not do any damage. In fact, you see sparks as it slides off.
Oh, good granny.
That is one tough SOB.
Wait, is it made of metal? Or is it just...
Okay, we don't know that, Rob, so...
Sparks could have come from his sword.
That's true. So that makes it my turn then? Or you got nothing else you can do?
Well, I think
You don't have any bonus actions?
I could try using my... Well,
That's right, you don't get your rage until later.
no, I don't get my rage till later. Till my first level up.
Alright. Okay, I guess that's your turn, Rob.
Well, being a wizard, I'm gonna cast something.
Okay.
I'm gonna try casting Sleep.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So the way Sleep works...
If this works, I'm gonna be impressed.
The way Sleep works is... When I cast it, the spell, it sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order. Creatures affected by this spell fall unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. You have to figure out how we do that. We subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest hit points.
Okay.
So let's see. So I have to roll for a hit first, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 1 spent spell slot. That is a 14 plus my spell's modifier. That's an attack modifier, I I believe. Spellcasting modifier is +3, so it is a 17. 17 to hit.
So
That
it
is
hits.
actually pretty good.
It hits. It doesn't affect the creature in the slightest.
It's not alive. The only way that spell would have failed is if it's not a living thing.
Our characters don't know that.
But our characters don't know that. Oh, well, that's...
It's now the snake's turn.
There's one of my spell slots gone.
At least you figured something out.
How many spell slots do you have for your
I
character?
have 2 to start with.
Honestly, it would have been better if you just cast Fireball.
I don't have Fireball, I have
I know.
Firebolt.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
so it's the creature's turn now, and you hear a massive rasping intake of breath.
Uh-oh.
Everybody run!
We're probably going to have to do a DC check, aren't we?
Hopefully I have a nice high dexterity.
Well, believe it or not, I can add, thanks to my evasive, I can add my intelligence modifier to my dex saves.
Okay, so this would be a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Constitution is +1.
Mine's +3. I hope I don't die.
Since you guys are right next to each other, you're going to be caught both in the blast.
I figured it was a breath attack.
It was something, yeah.
I really don't want. I don't want to know the damage, but what's the damage before we roll? Since
No,
Well,
he figures
you
out
gotta roll the
damage
hit
after we
first.
roll for our saves. Alright, so you
Constitution.
have to roll to hit first, or
Roll for it to affect you.
Mine's a 17. Yours is an 11.
that's for the armor class, yeah.
Okay, well, make a DC.
Robin.
18 Constitution saving throw.
DC 18, you said?
Yeah, DC 18.
So you have to get over 18.
Holy crap! So I have
Really?
to roll
Are you
17 or
gonna
higher.
kill them?
You rolled a 9. And yours is plus what?
+3, so to 12.
Ooh.
I feel like this is.
I rolled a 19 plus 1. I rolled a 20.
Okay.
So I'm the one that takes damage this time.
Well,
No, I could take half
Everyone.
damage.
everyone takes damage because on a
Save throw, you take
a
half.
failed save, you take the full 5d6. On take 16 d6 poison damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one.
Okay, so
I'm gonna decrease it down to 2d6
Okay.
because this is a stat for a dragon doing poison breath, so I have to decrease this.
Okay, so essentially this is a
So this is a homebrewed creature thing.
Yes.
homebrewed tier 1 creature.
Fair enough.
All right, so you're only taking 1d6, and Jeff is taking all 2 or 3.
Well, you roll you roll both d6 regardless, and I take half of that total.
Yeah. Okay.
So if
I got. Oh, I have to roll another time now. So that's first one was an 11.
I know y'all probably wonder what to hear this, but I finally got
Two
Black
D6,
Master.
so I'm already
too.
rolling 2 dice, so I'm just gonna count the 11.
So, am I rolling up or rounding up, or am I rounding down?
Round down since it's a weak creature.
So that means I'm taking 5 hit points. I am down to 2.
Wait, are you sure? Because you're DC.
DC doesn't.
DC, the AC doesn't do
matter.
anything.
Not in this.
So I take 11
What-
damage.
Yes, you're taking 11 damage
taking
and
11
whatever
damage.
status effect that thing threw at you.
So I went from 15 to 4.
Don't you wish you had a little paladin kitty?
So
And a
are you
cleric.
guys going to continue fighting, or are you going to?
How about no?
Hey, do you want a healer paladin kitty or no?
I'm not going to make you guys take any status effects.
Okay.
I would've. I
Fair
would've
enough.
totally. I would've.
Oh,
I would've.
poison creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. That's what poison does.
Okay. So he gets poisoned then.
Yes, I'm not going to make you guys take the damage over time. You guys are
So
gonna...
basically, you now have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Joyous.
All right.
All right. I believe it is your turn, Jeff. What are we gonna do? You have 4 hit points. I have 2.
I'm not sticking around with this.
Yeah, run.
He said, I'm out of here.
I take 11 damage? I'm a barbarian. Nope, I'm good.
If it was
I know it.
If it was a dex save, I would have been fine, but it was Constitution.
You agree with this? We run?
Yeah, I agree to run, so we can move 30 feet away from it, and while I'm running, I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Okay.
As we're retreating. So, what are you gonna do first, though, Jeff?
Well, if I'm retreating, I'm gonna run, and then I'm gonna throw a hand axe just to say goodbye!
And then waste a hand axe?
Yes, I don't care!
Alright, give me...
No, wait, you have javelins!
Yeah, why would you
I have javelins and I have hand axes.
Use hand axe
Like
when you
6
have
javelins, why not throw one?
Do I have javelins? It doesn't say I have javelins.
I have javelins.
That should have been in there. You had like 6 javelins.
I have 6
You didn't
javelins.
put it from... That was him.
I'm the one that has the 6 javelins. Then.
Oh.
I have hand axes.
Yeah, that's Isaac starting here as a paladin.
Oh, right. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, you have 4 hand axes? Is that what it said?
Yes.
So, okay, you now have 3.
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll damage,
Roll to hit first.
which would be strength, right?
And speaking of, since it's an attack, you have disadvantage. Dude, you have disadvantage. You have to roll another D20.
And then take the lower number.
Ugh.
Lower number's 13 plus your 6, that's 19.
Okay. Well, let me roll something here and see how bad this was for the snake.
Is it a living or a dead snake?
I don't think it's dead. I think it's a
I
machine.
think it's I think it's like a mechanical, like, dead poison style. You know, like a...
That is one of the only ways that my sleep would not have worked.
No, for real. Like, actually, though. Like, unless it was living.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it was undead.
Or was it?
Okay,
Yeah,
Jeff.
undead.
So it actually failed its save. So as you're fleeing, you briefly turn and hurl the hatchet at it, and it tries to rear up. But as it moves up, it hits it square in the top of its head, and the beast reels as you hit it there.
Okay!
Huh.
Now,
Yeah, how much damage is what's the damage on a hand axe?
I don't know.
I didn't write it down.
Let me see if I can find it.
Well, I do have D&D Beyond, so...
On 1d6 slashing.
Okay, so...
1d6, huh?
Yep. What?
Okay, yeah, it took a good hit there. All right, Rob, what are you gonna do on your way out?
Well, he said he's...
I'm not really changing what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
As I'm running away, I'm gonna cast Firebolt,
All right, let me see what it gets.
which is a spell that has a +5 to its attack bonus and DC, and it also deals 1d10 fire damage. So, to hit, Firebolt, I have to roll d20 +5 per hit. For a hit, it's a 6 + 5 is 11. It sails clean past it, I bet.
Answer is...
Yeah, it misses because the creature was already flailing as.
So, as it reeled back, my Firebolt just went whizzing by where it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It got a 19 on its saving.
Yikes.
All right, so you guys have escaped for the time being. Okay, so that's enough of you guys. Since you guys have fled combat, you guys lost a hand axe. You did a little bit of damage to it.
I know when to run.
Yeah, I think we need to go hire a cleric.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
I also heal too, you know.
Yeah.
That's metagaming.
Alright, so what do we want to do now?
Well, first off,
Also, realize I can remove poison, right?
as he was saying, yes, I know you can.
No metagaming.
But as
Oh, that would be storytelling is metagaming, James.
technically, because we just escaped, Robin can now actually switch to them if he wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to
Let's
go.
do it.
All right, let's
Okay.
do this.
So to decide who we start with first, I want Isaac. I want you to roll a d20, and I want James to roll a d20.
All right, here we go. 14.
Isaac rolled a 5.
Okay, so we're starting with James. James, you are actually in the center of highway. I really hate that you forced me to keep that. So you're in the temple that's in East Town,
Okay.
and you're just going about your daily needs, your daily responsibilities.
There's
You are a fairly young cleric, and you're not very high up in the church. You haven't found your denomination or your deity yet. So you're basically
Okay.
just for the time being mostly doing odd jobs and cleaning and taking care of the garden.
Okay. Right now, I will be out taking care of the garden.
Okay. So it is another very bright day in Highway. Every time I say that, it makes me...
He wants
Cringe.
to punch me. If anybody can see his face, which you can't because this is audio, he wants to punch me.
Oh, it's so funny, team. It's so funny.
They all get a good kick out of my reaction to having to say the city of Highway.
You know, you could alter the wording a bit to like.
No,
but
it's canon now.
I know.
Welcome to the city of Way High, man.
What I meant, but that works.
Anyways, so you're going down the different rows. You have your gardening instruments with you, James.
My little wicker basket, a trowel, and a summer hat.
And a hoe at your side.
Huh?
So you just finished weeding, and you just took care of... The row that you were currently working on was carrots. So you just removed all the weeds from there. The carrots look like they're doing very well. It's almost time for harvest.
Good.
So I would say that this task has been sufficiently done for this row. You have another...
Move on to the next. Am I finished with the patch, or are we just moving on to the next?
He's doing a dice roll thing.
Oh, okay.
You're basically done. I was rolling to see how many more rows you had to do, and there's one. It rolled a 1.
Eh.
Okay,
Oh.
on to
I
the
was
cabbage.
hoping that it would do.
Oh, I was hoping he had to work on like 5 rows of cabbages.
No, this is cabbages now.
Oh, perfect. Even better.
My cabbages.
My cabbage.
It was only a matter of time before somebody made that joke.
Anyways. So you're basically done, and the bells are going off, like in the church. So this is a call for all the young priests and clerics and stuff to gather in the main chapel.
Okay. I will gather in the main chapel.
All right. Since you were fairly far away because the garden is not near the main chapel, you're actually near the back, and you see the main abbot at the very front, the head abbot. He is trying to get everyone to calm down and to listen, and because everyone is whispering, they're talking, they're like, "Why are the bells ringing? What's going on?"
So there's a bunch of murmuring going around?
Yes.
Okay. I will approach...
You're not
take
approaching. You're in the back, and it's a pretty thick throng of people.
Oh, I will approach the crowd then.
Okay. Yeah, there's no way you're getting near the front, especially not as a new cleric.
Yep.
I kind of figured.
At the very front, near the head cleric, you see an orc, very, very tall. He towers over the abbot, and he's wearing the same robes that you are, the same robes as the abbot, and you just hear him bellow at the top of his lungs, "Shut up!" Everyone just goes immediately quiet.
Okay, that's how you command respect, right there.
Just stare in awe.
I'm not really like more in horror than in awe.
Shut up! I love it.
And that was him being polite. It took a long time for him to remove the swear words from whenever he had to get attention.
I will take note of his progress, and I will give him the silence and respect he deserves.
So now that everything is kind of quieted down, the bells have stopped ringing since everyone's gathered. The main the head abbot looks at you all and says, "A great number of people have disappeared recently. We have detected foul and evil machinations as well as the influence of dark gods coming from the west. We are going to be mobilizing a good number of our warrior monks, our clerics, to head out and try and save and render aid to those who have been kidnapped and taken away.
All right, I guess.
Gorthank here, my right-hand man, will organize you all into groups of 5, and you guys will immediately head out west to try and render aid to those in need. Gorthank, with his head shaven bald and his massive prayer book in one arm, his metal knuckle duster in his right hand. He gives a quick bow to the abbot and says, "All of you group up on me, we're going to go right now."
Okay.
We're going to separate into your groups. Yeah, one group with me.
May the god of the sun bless your way.
And then we all head out, I'm guessing.
Yep, that is it.
Okay. Introduction.
Alright, you guys are heading out west, and that is coincidentally where these two are. You don't know this, but I'm letting you know, James, is that to the west of the cities, there is actually a massive swamp and flat and marshlands.
Okay.
Big old bayou.
Big old bayou.
Where the robot snake is.
It's not a robot snake. We don't even know what it is yet.
I'm calling it a robot snake because that is one of the only ways it would have resisted sleep. At that
I probably got them as good AC constitution thing or whatever.
Hey.
Doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter if it's not affected by sleep conditions.
Exactly.
Onward.
Okay. So I think, do you think this would be a good time for me to move on to the next person?
Well, we know
Yeah,
where
go
he's
ahead.
going.
Isaac's
I
turn.
think that'd be perfectly fine.
Well, give us some travel time here.
Okay, Isaac, what do you want? You are bound right now. You don't really know much about what's going on.
Correct.
Do you want to roll for anything? Just try to figure something out, or what do you want to do?
I'm not really honestly sure, because these two are on a whole different adventure. I'm like, what the? Giants, whatever bone or metal snakes? Question mark, question mark.
Now I'm piecing it together in.
It's either bone or it's either undead or it's metal.
Yeah, it's outside of game. I think it's metal. A, because of the sparks, and B, because it resisted sleep to that degree.
Correct. So I'm guessing it's probably a snake. So should I try to roll to meet up, or try to escape the campment, or get saved?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
All right.
So first off, I'm going to let you know you can't see anything right now.
Well, yeah.
Because you're blindfolded.
Yeah.
So you're bound, blindfolded, in a cage.
Oh, tough. My favorite. So bad. I'm sorry.
My last character started meowing when he was stressed.
You had to fight the urge to give them your safe word. They're putting you in the cage.
No. Sure.
Okay.
Alright, so what am I rolling?
Let's say for instance, pineapple.
So, what would be your prerogative to get your hands free, to remove your blindfold? What?
I'll get a blindfold first. Because I got claws. If I can just see, I can be able to cut through the whatever they got on me.
How are you going to get the blindfold off? Your feet?
I'm small.
Oh, he's got claws. He can just
And I have
cut
claws.
through the
I can
fabric.
cut through the
James.
fabric.
He's also bound.
but with your
Which
Yeah,
claws
I'd be
are
rolling.
right there
I'd be
if you can
rolling.
reach
Yeah,
it.
if you can reach it.
hands in front or
Alright.
hands in back?
So,
What?
so would that be like a dex roll, Rob? To try and break
Technically, it would be him using his claws, so it would count as a pseudo attack.
Okay. Let me see.
It's a
how
dex roll, yeah.
difficult this would be.
So you would have to. Since it's rope, it's a relatively low AC, so that would be the
I
armor
never
class
said it was rope.
or whatever kind of.
I never
Whatever
said what
he's
it was.
bound
I just
by.
said he was bound and blindfolded.
Whatever he's bound
you should-
with is going to have an AC reflecting what it's made out of. So he would have to roll to see if he hits, and then do some kind of damage to it, and then if the damage is high enough, it breaks.
Okay. I got the AC
Of course,
here.
you can
Actually, it's on my little screen. So
Hey, Rob.
go ahead and roll for strength, Isaac.
Might have to cut this one short
What do you mean?
at about 230. That's when probably going to end up having to get to do
so
something.
for him to use his cat claws.
So we can just leave your story as is. It's kind of just starting at this point, but wherever we get to is where we'll just leave your story, since you're not met up with them, and it's going to take a little bit for you to get there.
Yeah,
Because
that
those
makes
two
sense.
took a speedboat.
Yeah, we took a
A
speedboat over there.
flat-bottom speedboat over the ocean.
It's
So
also called a
Robin-
fan boat or something like that.
thinking of how he would be. Is he bound in the front or is he bound in the back? Like his hands.
Behind.
Right. So with that, I would probably go with a dex roll to see if he can actually get his claws to the
To the rope.
binding.
Yeah.
And then a strength check for the attack. Or actually, no, he would have to roll to the AC, and then it would be...
Strength to
One-
break the bonds, but it would be still dexterity to try and do the attack.
Yeah, so dexterity to see if he can get his fingers to the cables and whatnot. Then he would proceed with the attack, and his cat claws do 1d4 plus his strength modifier, which is 1. All right, Isaac, come here. You're going to be doing some rolls.
Oh, tough.
So first thing you're going to do is you're going to do a dex check to see if your fingers can actually reach whatever's binding you.
Oh, wow.
That's
12.
A 12. Plus your dexterity modifier is 15, which means...
Was dexterity modifier?
Dexterity modifier is +4.
What was the
It's plus
difficulty check? The DC?
Look, it's +4. Dexterity is +4.
So he's got 16.
Oh, okay, so yeah, that's 16 then. What was the DC? Or did he pass the DC, I should say?
He did.
Okay,
He's
so
able
yeah.
to get his claws to it, yes.
So you got your claws to whatever's binding you. Now you
His roll
roll
is what
for the
again?
attack. So
His
you're
roll
rolling
is a 12,
against
but he plays a
the
plus 4, so
AC
16.
of
Yeah.
the
Oh,
binding.
yeah, no, he did it. He actually, because I got a 14 on the roll, I wasn't going to make it be that. But yeah, he got it anyways.
So that's a 16 that he rolled against the AC.
So you're coming to. They knocked you out pretty good. You were out for a little bit.
Actually, no, it's not a 16, it's a 20.
No,
Modifier.
no, he's not using his dex modifier. This is an attack.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, to cut the...
Yeah, because he's using his claw to attack the binding.
Okay,
Alright,
what
so
was
go
it
ahead.
again? For the claw attack?
For the attack was a 16, and now you just compare it to the AC of whatever it is.
Yeah. He starts cutting through it.
All right, so go ahead, roll a d4 for damage.
D4.
Where's D4?
If you're using
Oh.
you're using your cat claws.
Where's the D4? Someone give me a D4.
It's D4
I know,
plus what?
that's the one I was looking for.
It's d4 plus his strength
D4
modifier, which is 1 at the moment.
Yeah, so D4 plus.
It's a damage.
Oh, he did 5 damage.
Okay. You got through about, I would say, a quarter of the way through.
Tough.
So keep attacking it. You don't have to make those dex
Yeah,
checks
for real,
anymore.
exactly. I don't have to make the deck checks, so. Do I roll again to attack again?
Yes.
Alright, so you mean
So I
you
need
got a
to roll-
hit?
So I got a hit, and then I got to roll for damage.
You got a hit, then damage. So I would say about 2 or 3 more times.
16.
That
That's a
was
20.
the same as last time, so that's a hit. So go ahead and roll your d4. That's a 2 plus 1, that's 3, so he's 8. He's 8 hit points through.
Okay. I would say you're almost half.
Alright.
Jeez.
18.
That's definitely
That's
a
definitely
pass
a success.
scene last time. That's another 2, so 3, he's 11 through.
Alright, just a little past halfway.
Jeez.
These are some thick ropes.
1!
I swear to God, the
But it was
way.
interference,
It was
so
interference.
I would definitely roll again.
I was about to say foul ball interference.
With that,
16. Yeah, that's
so
what I
yeah,
thought.
That's
Yeah.
better. So go ahead, take your d4 and roll damage again. 1.
That's a 2 damage.
So 2 damage. So that's 13 damage.
Okay. You're still you're just a little bit more past halfway. You're getting there. You're almost about 3/4.
That is a 4.
Oof. Oof.
That
Oof.
one you kind of slip
Oof.
as you hear people walking by.
Oof.
That was close. And you're just like, that was close.
So does that mean, since he slipped, does that mean he has to do a dex check to see if he can find his spot again?
No.
Alright, so go ahead and keep rolling for the attack. 15.
15. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, yep, that passes the AC.
And that's
Another
3
3.
damage plus the 1, that's another 3, so he's 16 through.
Alright, you're almost through.
Most.
Come on, good
it's
roll,
most
good
amount of
roll. High rolls.
Oof.
It's a 2.
It's a 2.
This one
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to say, yeah, you've lost where the ropes are. You're gonna have to find them again.
So go ahead and dex check again. Luckily you have a plus 4 to your dex. That's 11 plus the 4, that's 15.
You found it again.
Not surprising.
Barely. That one was a little close.
Alright, so go ahead, roll the 20 again
I
for the attack.
Oh,
6.
I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out on that D20.
Your claw seems to hook something a little tougher this time, so you're not able to get through this one.
Alright, so.
You gotta roll again.
But you didn't lose it.
I know.
13.
That's a
That was
13
okay.
plus. Yeah, that's a 13.
That beats AC.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your damage. That is
That's
2
3.
plus 1, that's another 3, so he
You're
is.
almost there.
He's 19 through.
You're almost there.
Roll it, buddy.
attack.
Technically speaking, I think he could probably break it at that point, but let's keep going.
Actually,
A 10.
this being a 10, did you want to try this?
Why not just keep going? Because if you try to...
Oh, if you try to strengthen it, it might make too much noise.
Yeah.
Alright, so does that beat the AC?
Oh, he got 4 damage.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, you literally had 1 on that last attack left to get.
I
The
know.
health of the rope was
I know.
20.
So you sliced right through.
Okay, your hands are free.
Sweet buddy.
Go ahead.
Hands down, eyes to go.
Alright, so what... and as DM would say, what you going to do next?
I should probably try to escape this place, if we're being honest, buddy.
So, without taking the blindfold off, you immediately start just trying to charge forward.
You know
You
it.
headbutt the bars of the cage
You know it.
at full strength.
And now I'm knocked out on the floor.
Forgot you were
You just-
blindfolded, didn't you?
Yeah.
Let's run with it. That's
Ow.
funny.
Oh. You
Take
guys
two,
think my
take
puns
two
are bad?
damage.
I bet anybody next to it is going...
Right, 8. Right, I see you have 9, so you have 7 health left.
I have 7.
So yeah, the bandits turn around, they react, they like, well, he's still in the cage.
The heck was that?
Okay. You're not very smart. You're not very smart.
Probably something they've seen like once before. You headbutt the cage for your... Tigre and Macho over here thinking he's closing his eye.
BAM!
Maybe it's just dark out.
Oh, God.
There's one in every D&D party, isn't there?
Usually it's you.
Yeah, it is usually you.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
So you kind of shake it off a little bit. Now what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get that damn blindfold off.
Your vision's kind of a little blurry, not only because your eyes you're not used to the light.
And he's got a concussion.
Oh, God.
You got a headache.
Not to mention, I have dark vision.
So yeah, everything's a little fuzzy.
Yeah, a little fuzzy back to
Oh, gosh. Robin, the most inaccurate part about that, he has dark vision, and it was completely... He's
got a blindfold on.
No, that's the point.
My gosh.
He didn't connect the dots. He has dark vision. He can see in the dark perfectly fine, yet it was black as night. Why? Didn't question it and ran straight forward.
I also love that I told him he was blindfolded.
Oh, I'm blindfolded. Oh, let's run right at the...
Say, wow, it's dark in here. See if I can headbutt the first thing I find.
No, for real.
This is the Ball's take on Titans.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be a great D&D set.
So you see the cage. It's only slightly taller than you are.
Oh,
and
tough.
It's about, and it's a good about as wide. So you could lay down, you can stand up, and you wouldn't hit your head on anything.
So I'm about the size of a midget from Borderlands 2.
Or tinks, as they're called in 3.
Midgets.
Anyways, the bars are not like your standard uniform bars, though. They are kind of more angular, and they're actually like the thickness of them is random, so they're very asymmetrical.
Wow, so it was like a slap together cage?
No, Robert, it's so that cat-like people like him can't squeeze out of it.
Ah.
Smart boy, smart boy. I was about to sneak right on through the bars. I was thinking right of that, right then.
But then it's not mentioned.
Just does the Homer Simpson hedge phase.
Is he still in his thick paladin armor?
No.
He doesn't have his armor. He's completely stripped of that. He's wearing civilian armor.
I had to ask because it was continuity.
I'm literally naked.
Well, they left you with a shirt.
Oh, good.
A shirt that's like completely covering your knees.
And it's nasty.
Make it a potato sack! Make it a potato sack!
Robin, roll for it. And it's yes or no.
see what they put on you. Let me see what they put on you.
Oh,
You have 3 dice to roll. Roll all 3.
tuxedo, I'll be happy.
How did I roll the exact same number?
Oh god! Like, yeah. So, you have a 3rd die to roll. Your special dice.
Yeah, sure. Let's.
Tiebreaker.
It might end up getting the same number too.
Wrong one. Okay, let's go for where's the. There you are. It's literally paper. You're literally wearing a paper shirt.
Oh,
Literally covered in a napkin.
I was joking.
Paper, fucking a t-shirt. Hey, at least you can rip my shirt off to use as a napkin.
Yeah.
My axe is visible. No.
Basically like a surgical gown. Paper gown.
Oh my lord.
Anyways.
It's just butterfly tied in the back.
My butt just sticking out. Just sticking out.
That was one hell of a party.
From majestic paladin armor to a paper shirt.
I know.
Actually, you know what I just
Paper shirt,
realized?
paper
They would
gown.
have sold his paladin armor.
No,
Well, they would have kept it in his armor.
I'll probably sell it like
Anyways.
with him or have like a separate thing. I don't know.
Anyways, so you actually, because of how weird the construction of the cage is, you actually can't see where the lock is from where you are.
Mhm.
So no, there's nothing like obvious in front of you as the latch and lock.
Yes.
Okay, what you gonna do?
Where's Jeffrey and where's Rob?
They're nowhere near you.
Nowhere close.
Not for a while.
So these little hobos left me in the woods alone. Okay.
Excuse me. It's not.
Whatever. When you, this is what happens.
Do you have a home?
The irony is,
Is there a home?
no.
Exactly. So it's
Not to yet.
that means he's homeless.
It's true. It's true.
That means he's a hobo. That means
Technically, they have a base of operations. They did have a place that they're paying for. It's a magical hotel.
It's even tougher. What?
Yeah, whenever you open the door in the room, it pretty much
Matches your preferences.
I should roll to see if I can get a random portal to appear.
I'm sorry, no portal.
Oh, no portal?
No,
Oh, how strong are my claws?
not that strong.
It's 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
Oof.
And these are thick
I know, that's why.
metal. It's like they look less like refined metal and more like someone just took the ore itself and shaped it into the bars.
Okay,
wow,
my
that's
question
rough.
is,
It's jagged.
So it's an orc-built cage-ish.
I think I'll take a nap in the cage.
oh
It's a nice
gosh,
size.
is
Not
he
gonna
in the
look
middle?
around and try to figure out what's going on. Nothing?
Nope, I'm gonna take a nap in that cage.
Okay. All right. He's taking it. He just laid down to take a nap.
and you're just like, nope, I'm done.
I'm waiting for Jeffrey to save me. Knight in shining armor. Until
You're supposed
It's too
you're
late
the
now, you
paladin. You're
should've-
supposed to be the
Until my
knight in shining
savior
armor.
comes. I already smacked my head and knocked myself out on the floor. I've given up for the day.
No,
You see, that kind of is his prerogative. That makes sense. It's not exactly wrong that he literally just knocked himself out a little bit. So he just decides to lie down.
The nice patch of sun coming up.
Alright,
Anyways.
who's we going with next?
It'd have to be me and you, Robert.
Well, no, not necessarily. I mean,
Or we could do more on James'
If we-
story.
it's all up to him. Like, if we want to do whatever.
All right, let me see.
I mean, you two pooks could go on a rescue mission, you know.
We don't even.
Save
You don't even
slave,
know
save
where
slave,
they are.
save
You don't
We
even
don't
slave.
even
there.
know where they are, to be honest.
Yet.
Crap, I can't say anything because you guys don't know.
Yeah,
I
we,
literally can't tell
we,
you.
we literally don't know. So I have ideas, but they're all out of game like knowledge that I'm
Jada,
also
I'm
wrong.
piecing together.
You're all. I'll tell you this. You are wrong.
Most likely.
Anyways, so are you sure that as a paladin you want to give up?
For one night.
Okay.
For nappy.
Okay.
To get rest and also to...
So I think we should go back, you guys.
Technically,
you guys
you
just
have to
escaped. combat, and how far did you guys go? Did you follow just out of its reach, or where'd you go?
Yeah, technically, what I would probably do is get out of its reach.
Yeah, out of its reach.
And I'd
definitely.
probably duck and crawl like.
Don't forget we're in a swamp.
Yeah, but there's also all that grass. Remember?
Right.
You guys are not at the grasslands anymore. You guys are actually in the actual mangroves and the.
Then yes, I would probably try to stay closer to like dry land or like dry-ish land.
You're in a swamp.
You'd
You'd have to climb a tree.
Again, dry-ish.
We have to climb the tree.
There's islands. There's islands of dirt and stuff. I never said they were in the water.
Tiny little islands, though. So like stepping
islands.
islands.
A fairly good sized one.
So we
They're
can
not.
make.
They're not slogging up to their knees in mud.
Yeah.
They're on
Okay.
solid ground.
What do you think, Jeff?
I will tell you this: the creature is not following you.
All right. You and I probably should take a short rest and heal up a little bit.
Yeah.
So with that, for me, that's going to be my hit dice is a D6.
Huh?
I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this.
Short rest is usually about an hour or so.
Okay, so the serpent is long gone.
Yeah, the serpent's gone by then.
Okay, so what would does short rest do for me?
So you should have hit dice.
Yeah. Oh, D12 hit dice.
Yeah, so when you do a short rest, you can expend any number of these hit dice to
Recover
roll for
HP.
healing.
Also, on the next mission, we're going for the blue ball.
And by the way,
The blue
you
ball.
use them up until you long rest. So if you use it, you got 10 hit points back.
All right, so
You're
I'm at 14
and I
now.
get 2 hit points back.
Oh.
Okay, so
I'm
you
at
guys' first
4.
bout of combat went pretty poorly.
Yeah, it did. That hurt.
You know what? Later on, I'm gonna ask how much health that snake had.
I'm still thinking it was like a robot or something.
Okay, here's the thing. Robert, it reeled when I hit it with an axe. A living creature reels. A robot wouldn't.
Did it reel in pain or did it reel from the impact?
Beyond your knowledge.
Beyond our knowledge.
Sus.
Okay.
Beyond my knowledge.
And since they were escaping, they didn't get a good look.
Alright, so now that we're done with our short rests, I got my 2 hit points back. I'm going to use investigation to check my or actually, would it be perception?
Yes.
Investigation.
Yes,
So-
it
Would be perception.
investigation check would still be, yeah.
So I'm going to use perception to check my surroundings, and investigation to see if I find anything like footprints or some sign where we should go.
Okay.
And with that, since I'm not in the city anymore, I do have my I do have the passives that I can utilize. One of them being investigation and the other being natural perception.
I'll let you have the natural perception,
But
your investigation is not going to do you much good. You're from a prairie area.
Yeah, okay. So I have to roll for the
This is like in the
investigation.
Everglades kind of swamp.
So I can do the perception on passive, but I still have to roll for the investigation?
If the challenge is, I'm gonna say, I'll say your perception probably passes.
Alright, so with the passive perception of 15, does that still pass?
Let me see. I'm gonna roll 2d20 and add them together.
Okay.
You could get really lucky, you could get really unlucky. So we'll see. You got unlucky.
Okay, so I actually have to roll for the perception.
Yes.
Alright, is there a target number I have to hit? Alright.
Find out.
That's a 6. I have no clue where I'm at.
Could I use survival to actually investigate?
Well,
That's not how that works.
survival is more along the lines of finding, like, survival
Well, for one, we're out in a.
things.
Swamp.
Like, food.
Can I use survival to actually try and find stuff to like help us survive?
That's a-
I'll allow it.
Okay, well, I did roll a 16, and it's a wisdom, so it's a 17.
Okay, well, I would say you did both of them, so what you gonna do? You're gonna use your... So, what are you gonna do with your survival skills?
Well, at the moment, I'm just gonna, first off, try and look for anything that can help us, like, maybe patch up some of our wounds or something, like some rare plants or
Oh,
something.
there you go. That would be nature, though, wouldn't it?
Oh boy.
So you're looking for natural herbs that kind of help with, for preventing infections and things like that.
No.
Okay,
Possibly
or
the hit point issue.
you're not gonna find anything like that. I can guarantee.
Well, I'll just be looking for some helpful medical plants then.
It decided it likes me a lot.
Oh, that's the die I've been rolling for you, so I'm not surprised.
You like that, huh?
Like 3 different chargers.
Alright, Jeff, I have my difficulty. Roll for it.
This thing's crazy. There's the state of bindings.
That's skiffed.
It was a 3.
What's the state of bindings?
I don't know.
Nope, you don't find any sort of herbs or anything.
Can I try again?
This feels like a combat one. It feels like a combat portable.
It does say delicate, so you're not supposed to smack it around.
That's how a portable. It's got.
I would say, Jeff,
this.
that because this is the swamp, not the desert where you're from, where you spend most of your time, I would say that you are less familiar with the plants here, and so
Fair enough.
you do not see anything that you're familiar with enough to say that is safe enough for me to use.
Okay.
All right, so what were you doing, Rob? So you were rolling for perception?
Yeah, just to see if I could recognize my positioning, where I was, what kind of.
Oh, you know what?
But-
I want to use. I want to do. I want to use investigation to see if there's any evidence of people.
You know what? I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay, I'm not going to change the difficulty on that, so roll.
Okay, so it's my intelligence, so I get a +2 with that.
So I rolled a 15, and my
I rolled
investigation gets a +5. I have a 20.
I rolled a 16, so that's 7. So that's an 18.
Okay, you see no evidence of any people. Well, there was evidence of a particular person, but then you see like marks all around the banks of near the water's edge that suggest what happened to him.
Oh.
Got pulled in completely. Oh.
Whatever that thing was, got it.
Yep.
You gonna use your investigation for anything else, or
Uh,
I'm gonna give you some more information? You just have to ask the right questions.
Is it alright if I go up to where the serpent was, since it's long gone, and investigate where it hit the ground to try to attack me, where
You never hit the ground.
its first attack that missed?
Yeah, never hit the ground.
Really?
You guys were on the water's edge. It never hit.
So it never left the water.
No, it never left the water.
Okay.
All right, Jeff. Why don't you ask a question?
Let's see. Is there any trace of animal?
We already know that there's no end.
I know that, but I want to actually see if there's a trace of animals that have hidden themselves with investigation. Because you never know, because animals can also affect different stuff.
Okay, so basically right now we're just killing time to see if we can if we can wait for the clerics.
Well, we don't know about
We don't know where they're coming from either.
You don't know that they exist.
That's true.
You don't know that they're coming to the Westlands, and they could also be going to the completely wrong Westlands.
I hadn't even thought of that.
Yep.
All they said was that there was dark and evil energies coming out of the West. I never said they were going to go to the swamp.
No.
We need to stop assuming.
Yeah, I mean, I do need to do that.
Anyways, so Jeff, look around the area, and again, it's dead quiet. There's no animal sounds. The only traces you're really seeing, you see bits of fur, matted fur, scales, and things all over the place. They're embedded into the ground. They're stuck on the branch, or they're stuck on the trunks of the trees. But there are no animals nearby. They're either all just ran away, or they were hunted. So there's nothing nearby, no animals, no people.
Can I climb one of the mangrove trees?
Yes, you can.
Alright, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to survey the area.
Roll for it.
Alright, what am I rolling?
You have claws, you have teeth, use your skills.
Let's see. So that would probably be, what do you think? to climb would be a dex?
Yeah.
All right,
Yes,
so that means
dexterity.
Okay, so that means I can add my intelligence modifier to my dex. Nope, that's not a dex save, that's a dex check. Never mind. I can't do that. So here goes. It's a 2. Plus 1 is 3.
Oh boy, here comes another spectacular fail here. Robert.
You go, huh! And you grab the tree and you try to very awkwardly, like, try and... but you really aren't able... It's a big tree, and you really don't know how to climb. So you just kind of do... Well, no, you can't. Well, foxes climb. The problem is that...
I'm a prairie boy, so
No, again, that's not the issue. There was oak trees and stuff in the prairies, but you literally have no clue. You only have seen people do it. You have no idea how to do it yourself. You've only seen that people somehow just put their arms around a tree and somehow shimmy their way up. You have no clue how they actually do it.
Oh, boy.
So you're just trying to imitate what they're doing and are just rubbing yourself against a tree, going absolutely nowhere.
It's an official tree hugger.
Entrances?
Yes, you can.
That's a perception, yes? Or would that be investigation?
The investigation.
Go for investigation.
Give me a good roll! It's 3.
It's a tree. It's a solid.
Total
it's a
is
solid tree.
Total is 8. Oh my gosh, these rolls are bad!
In fact, it's such a tree that you're convinced that there actually is a secret passageway there.
Oh no.
Nah.
Oh no.
Are now invested in figuring out how to open the secret door in the tree.
Well, your turn, Jeff.
You know what? For kicks and giggles, I will ask. I'm gonna try and see
You're
if
gonna try and do the same thing?
Yes, I
You're gonna look for hidden passageways on everything.
something hidden. Something hidden. I don't really care.
Oh no.
Nope, definitely not.
What'd you get?
A 3.
Just as bad as Robert.
Do you have a modifier?
For what?
3 plus investigation is
Investigation is intelligence,
Wisdom.
so
intelligence,
it's 2.
So plus
Oh,
2.
I have a 5.
And you do have, you do have proficiency in it, so you add the other plus 2, so that's plus 4, so it's a 7.
There's no secret entrance. It's a tree. It's a tree. He is trying to pry open like imaginary doors and stuff on a big old tree. It's just a tree. It's not that big. I mean, it's a decent sized tree that you can put your arms around, but it's not like he's going to find the mystical realm of Narnia within its bark.
Alright, since we're making fools of ourselves.
In fact, you look all over the place, there's just normal trees. There is absolutely 100% no way that there's any sort of secret entrance anywhere nearby.
Okay, good to know.
What else is... Okay.
In other words, Robert, I passed.
No.
Yeah, he passed.
No,
Oh,
You failed.
How bad was it?
7.
I got an exact
shit. Too bad you wouldn't let me use my passive investigation. Is it okay if we move on to James? Well,
Yeah,
the two of us.
The Vulpin is literally looking at a tree like it's some sort of mystical door. Pry open.
And I'm just looking at him like, are you stupid?
Answer yes.
With these rolls, yes.
So James, Gorthink got all everyone organized together. Everyone has rescue supplies, first aid supplies, and things like that, and they're heading off into the west.
Okay.
However,
I am among this investigation team,
yes,
right?
we're there with them. And
Okay. In the back row, being the
yes.
pack mule.
Maybe. Anyways, so you guys are taking the highway
Okay.
out of West City and into the mountains.
All right.
Okay.
The nearest settlement is a good 2 or 3 days walk from where you guys are going. So you guys
All
are
right.
prepared for the long run.
Yeah. I've got
So
to
are you
follow
gonna
my
follow them, or
superior
you gonna
here,
ask
so like.
questions, James, what you going to do?
Well, I'm going to along the way. I'm just going to do a passive perception just to keep track of where we're going and where I am.
Okay.
My passive perception is a 15.
Oh, you and me both have a high perception.
What do I notice along the way, just to keep track of our steps?
It's pretty rocky.
Okay,
The
so
highway is pretty rocky. It's pretty mountainous terrain.
Okay. Do I notice any landmarks or something?
A tree.
That's it. Okay.
Wrong side. You go into the mountains. We're in the swamp.
Oh. Well, you'll find trees plenty down there then. You'll find plenty of trees.
No, James, there's really nothing for you to look at to pass the time.
Such
It's
trees.
just endless
Okay.
rocky terrain.
Indoors.
How
And
many
somewhere
other
off in the
clerics?
distance, you see a heavy mist hanging over the lowlands, but apart from that, you really don't see much.
Okay.
For some reason.
How many other clerics are standing next to me while walking?
There's a good few score of them. There's about 20 to 30 of them.
Okay. I'm gonna
The
turn to
villages
one of
and
them.
towns to the west of Highway got pretty badly hit.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to one of them and ask. So what are we expecting along the way here?
No information has come out. We really don't know. The bandits are more active. The monsters and creatures are acting wild and crazy. I really don't know.
Okay. Since he mentioned bandits, I'm gonna do a passive sweep again to look and see if there's anybody anybody
No.
suspicious hiding about.
And even if you did, you wouldn't know. Even if there was someone there, you wouldn't be able to tell. Everything is so rocky and jagged that someone could literally be hiding right next to you. You never see them.
Really?
Yeah, really
It's that. Wow.
jagged. Yeah, because you can turn around and you'll see the sides of things you weren't able to see before.
Okay. Are there any raised? Is there anything raised on our sides, like cliff sides or something like that?
Yes. Right now you're going through a pathway through the mountains, which is cut through it in like a small valley. Small with cliff faces
okay.
on either side.
Let's see. What do I got here? Sacred Fame. Thaumaturgy would not be good against cliff faces. Let me check here. There we go. Sanctuary. Creator ranges. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep Sanctuary on hand at the moment, since it's a level 1 spell. I don't suppose there's anything I really can do. Just keep in line and follow along.
It's a good 2-3 day walk to the nearest town. So
I'm just take a swig of water and keep going.
okay, you are on day 1 of your 3-day journey. So James and his group are heading through the mountains to the nearest mountainside town, to render aid to the people there.
All right.
Meanwhile, Jeff and I are in the swamp.
I'm going to say this because he's still asleep. Technically, he barely just went to sleep, so he can't do anything.
We don't know.
No,
That's outside our realm of knowledge.
you can really do a couple hours nap. I mean, 20 minutes is also good enough for a young one.
And by the way, if he stays asleep, he gets full rest status.
Yep.
Okay, Isaac, let's move back to you. Do you want to wake up from your little cat nap?
No, I want to be fully healed from breaking
You
my
took
skull.
2 damage.
You can use a hit die on a short rest to heal that up.
Oh,
Technically, you did take a short rest.
oh, you're right.
Yeah, a 1 hour nap is a short rest. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. Time to come back to fashion my head into a...
That's right. You got a D10 for hit dice.
What's his passive perception?
What is your passive perception? All right, so you have perception as a proficiency.
You add the proficiency bonus to the passive perception.
Yes, and believe it or not, his passive perception is 14.
So he's got a 16 passive perception.
Isaac, look around to see your surroundings.
His actual passive perception is 14.
Oh, it's 14, so he's got a 12.
Technically, he's got a +2.
It's 8 plus
his
your
intelligence,
modifier plus
but he
your.
also has the +2 proficiency because he's proficiency in that, which means
Actually,
he
no,
has a passive perception of 14 because it's 10
Yes.
plus the modifier,
Yes,
the
plus
stat
10.
modifier plus the proficiency modifier.
So a big fat drop of water hits you square in the forehead.
Tough. So now I'm wet.
Now you're just not a single drop of water on you.
And now my paper shirt is gone.
It's not like you orange catted the entire faucet.
I don't know. I have a paper shirt. I don't know.
It was a single drop.
Oh, boo.
Just a drop.
So,
On the forehead, not on your paper.
not on your paper
gown.
shirt.
Passively scan the environment.
Oh, yes, buddy. I shall scan the environment, buddy.
Okay. So you actually see that the cages are stacked about 2 or 3 high, and the drop of water didn't come from the ceiling or from... Person cried. Teardrop hit you in the forehead.
Oh.
Was it a man or was it a woman? That will answer my question.
Was it
This will determine my actions from henceforward.
Ah! I hate you, James.
It was a little boy.
Oh, a little boy.
Oh, I guess I tried to help little boy. I roll to speak to little boy.
Roll for charisma.
There you go.
Which guy?
D20. And your charisma is...
Charisma.
All the way at the bottom.
Charisma 17 plus 3.
Oh, that's not a bad one. So you rolled a 7, but that was also interference, if you want to re-roll.
Alright, what do you roll it?
Alright, so roll normal.
Nah. I'll take a 7.
So 7 plus 4 is 11.
Okay. So you begin to talk to the kid. What do you say to him? He's just got these little... He's got these big eyes. He's giving a little occasional sob.
I ask him what happened to his parents.
He looks at you and he says, "They're back at home. I was gathering firewood for dinner when they grabbed me."
Wow. Every kidnapping ever. Oh. I offered to help him? Like, help us escape?
Well, how are you going to do that? Can you reach the latch on top of your cage?
No, but I can shake the cage to try to free the little boy to free me.
How many cages are in the stack?
3.
Oh,
Kids on the
You're
bed.
not gonna shake that loose. You
Is
are
he in the
a
middle or the
3
bottom?
foot tall tabaxi in
Also-
a just slightly over 3 foot tall cage with 3 more identically stacked on top of you. Or two more identically stacked on top.
2 more.
Bottom.
They're also pretty solid cages.
Yeah, but if the little boy helps me, we can rock back and forth.
No, I
Can you-
don't think they're gonna let you do that.
Yes, just give us
Can he-
more break damage.
Can he fit the
Break damage
claw
like
in
Pokemon. You
the
gotta
lock?
collect them all.
Not for real.
Isaac, can you fit a claw in the lock of your cage?
I can't even get to the lock.
I just said it was barely above.
Oh, it was
top,
barely
the cage was
above-
barely top above your head.
And you said it was the latch, right?
The latch that's not locked?
Well, I didn't say if it was or wasn't locked.
So I tried to unlock the cage with my claw.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you pick an already unlocked lock, you're not gonna get anywhere.
I never said it was locked or unlocked, so.
Exactly. So
I tried pushing
this could
thing
go
open.
anywhere.
Wait, I already hit the thing. I would know if it was unlocked or not.
You headbutted the side of the
No,
cage. That's not gonna tell you anything.
No,
You don't know which side of the cage you
No
hit
face,
anyway.
no case. Anyways.
I was
so are you
blindfolded,
gonna
no
try-
face, no case.
You gonna try to start reaching, see if you can reach the
The
latch
rack.
and kind of feel what
Yes,
was
I
going
want to try to feel at the latch and see if it's locked or unlocked.
on. It's not moving, so there is a lock there.
I knew it.
Okay.
Told you.
Now,
And now I shall try to pick at the lock with my finger. My finger.
Mm-hmm.
So the firelight from the campfire in the center of so what you see is that there's small clusters of cages. There's some to your left, some to your right, and then
Different-
there's the one that you're in, which is kind of like at the back of the camp.
Yeah.
And most of them are not really cube shaped. They're kind of haphazardly stacked there. You see some people, some adults, some children in either groups, either cages. They're all in the same kind of cage though. So a
Same
lot of,
style cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barely 3 foot tall. So a lot of these people have no room to move.
Yeah.
And you see about 4 bandits puttering around the camp.
4, that's it.
4 bandits.
4
Four
bandits.
bandits can still,
So
dude. 4 bandits
when
can
you say
still
puttering
overwhelm
around,
you.
you mean those 4 are patrolling?
They're just doing random things like getting bedrolls ready, write things, looking at maps, trying to...
So they're winding down. Okay.
Okay, how big is the camp?
Yeah, how big is it?
Well, let's see. The only thing you can really tell is that you're in a cavern. The firelight is reflecting off the walls enough that you can tell that you're in a cavern. You have no idea how deep, how far, how many branching paths there may be, but it's a pretty big cavern. big enough that it could fit the entire camp.
So you are most likely in the mountains.
Most definitely in the mountains. There's no...
Okay.
Alright, so then I shall try to lockpick it. This thing.
Okay. Would that be sleight of hand or just?
I don't know if that'd be sleight of hand.
That would work for sleight of the hand, which means that would be a dexterity check.
Oh, that'd be tough. I have 18 plus 4.
Sleight of hand is
shouldn't be
for
tough
like
for you.
like trickery or something like that, isn't it?
So your score is 18.
No,
your
not
bonus
trickery.
is plus 4.
Yeah, I
so
know.
anytime you roll,
Okay.
you add
Lock
plus
picking
4. Do you have
is a
sleight of hand
particular-
as part
So-
of your proficiency?
I think in this case, he is trying to lockpick, but since he doesn't have the skill, he's going to have to manage this through dexterity alone.
So out of curiosity, do you have sleight of hand?
I do not believe I...
So which means you don't add your proficiency bonus. All you're doing is you're adding your plus 4.
Okay. So I roll a d20?
Mm-hmm.
So d20 plus 4. Sweet.
Oof.
You got me fucked up. That's fucked up.
He did a 2 plus 4 is 6.
What rip?
Quite literally.
Eh?
So you put your nail in the claw and you start trying to jiggle things around, and you hear a sudden crack. And you pull your finger back, and your nail is down to the quick.
Oh, you just
Oh, you broke the nail.
Oh.
It got stuck in the tumblers.
Well, there's no opening that cage for a while.
Well...
Well,
Well,
that
you
was-
could
I
use the
never
broken
said-
claw.
Yeah, that was one claw.
Well...
You gonna try again?
By the way, the lock rolled a 20.
No.
That's fucked.
So there was no way to open it without rolling a 20.
Oh, good lord, that was...
Isaac would have had to roll a 17.
I would give up for now.
That was a perfect.
What he can do is
purpose.
he can reach
Okay.
up, take the broken claw, and then use that to fit it.
What does
It
the latch
shatters.
legitimately
Oh, no.
look like? Is it like a slide latch, or is it a?
It's locked, so it doesn't matter.
The padlock.
So it's a padlock latch. Crap.
Beyond your area of expertise. Beyond your knowledge.
Beyond your realm of knowledge.
Yeah, my realm of knowledge. But these are questions you need to be asking, Isaac.
I can lockpick an IRL.
Doesn't unfortunately affect.
It doesn't affect your character.
Yeah.
So are you gonna try again with a different claw?
No, I put blindfold back on and I take... Oh no.
What spells do you know?
I put blindfold back on and I take nappy.
Are you sure?
Isaac, what spells do you know?
Not enough.
What
He knows
spells
lay
do
on
you
hands,
know?
that's pretty
I know
much it.
lay on him.
That's it?
And so your spells are going to be right
He's
here.
a level 1 paladin.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Cure wounds, wrathful smite.
What does Wrathful Smite do?
Right.
Oh wait, you know what? I never checked what abilities I had for my level 1 barbarian.
You don't get much.
No, I know.
That's arcane.
Yeah, I'm going to see if it's in there. It's gonna be near the back.
I mean, Isaac, you still have another 9 more claws. You could try.
Oh yeah, I know.
Nope, I don't have Wrathful Smite. You're right.
Ooh, rip.
That's something I can't learn, which means it's not going to
So-
be in my little box.
That was just the unfortunacy of that one event.
I
You
know.
could try more, and I'll have to roll each time to see if you pick the lock. That's how I'm doing this. I'm rolling, and then you have to beat my roll
Alright. I can do
with
that.
your skills and proficiencies and things.
I can beat your roll, that's easy.
All right, let's do this again.
It's a 13 plus your
13
4
plus
is
4.
17.
Oh,
You got one of the tumblers.
Boom. Got him.
Nice.
All right,
Nice one, got him.
All right, keep going.
You got
Oh,
more
There's
tumblers.
more than one tumbler.
No shit, Sherlock. 5.
Plus your 4 is a 9.
That one hurt a lot. I mean, it was uncomfortable, not actually pain, but you did get the second tumbler.
Okay.
Nice!
Close.
It was a 4 to his 5.
Okay, so
4 to 9.
third tumbler, 6 plus 4 is 10.
Yep, you got the third tumbler.
How,
Sweet.
dude, how many tumblers are there?
How many motherfucking tumblers are there? 4? There must be 4.
16 plus 4, that's a 20. That's a 30 20.
Yep. You hear the last little tiny click, and you are able to remove the padlock.
Boom,
Nice.
padlock on. Oh, now I need to be sneaky boy. Sneaky little boy.
Yeah, that would be a stealth check in order to open the door quietly, wouldn't it?
You are not stealth checking me right now. I swear to God. I just broke a claw and got out of this cage. You are not stealth checking me, I swear.
Use the other hand to swipe with.
So
Little smite comes from your paladin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means it's a legacy.
Yeah, you war. Okay, hold on. What was it? It's when you melee something, it deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage.
okay,
And
Isaac,
causes
so
fear.
I set the difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Try and open the door using hand, so that the guard. Remember, there's 4 bandits there.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really paying too much attention because they assume that you knocked yourself out pretty good.
Well, then I'm rolling and I'm freeing all the slaves.
Ooh, see if there's one with keys close by.
Exactly.
So that's perception.
Perception.
Yeah. You have a passive perception of 14.
What's your
just
intelligence?
of it.
It is 10 plus 0.
All right, do you have perception?
Charisma, intelligence,
As a
wisdom,
proficiency.
constitution,
Proficiency.
dexterity, strength.
Is the little
So
thing.
it's right in here. Do you have perception as a proficiency?
Yes, plus 4, right on perception.
Oh, so, okay. So that means plus 4, 14. He rolled an 18 on
You
his
hear the
perception.
jingle of keys of the guy nearest the cook pot.
Right in the middle of camp.
Oh, you want to have to sneaky sneak.
You son of a bitch. Good thing I have plus 3 to athletics. I can run.
Oh, that's right. You were an athletic.
To roll to open the cage
Well,
without attracting attention.
17, and what's your athleticism?
plus 3.
All right.
That's a 20. That's a dirty 20 again.
Oh,
Man, you're rolling up.
I'm a dirty man. I'm a dirty little player.
After you're done with this, see if you can find your gear.
No, I know. Jeez.
Using your athletics and your hand-to-hand, you slowly, very quietly open the door. For some reason, whatever, the hinges don't squeak, they don't make any loud noises.
Fire.
Really?
That's well maintained. It's like a Tesla.
Anyways, the door's open and you're out.
Oh, tough. So then I need to roll to get those keys very sneakily so I can get my loot.
Well, actually, if you think about it, there's 2 ways you could do this. You could either go get your gear and slaughter them all, or
I know.
grab the keys without getting caught.
Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the dice I have to kind of set up what's
Oh,
going
you're going
on.
to set up the board. Okay.
So,
Okay.
this is you, Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
You're right here. This is where your group of cages are.
Mm-hmm.
So you have this group of cages off to your right.
Mhm.
You've got some crates and boxes over here as well. Stuff that they looted from nearby towns and things.
Mhm.
Oh, just crates. You don't know what's
Is there like something small on the ground that he can use to throw, hit against something, and cause a disturbance?
James, I'm pretty sure there's rocks. By the way, if I remember right, he is in a cavern or was it a cave?
It's a cave.
Cave.
I said a cavern, but...
Cavern, which is realistically a cave.
So, yeah, so...
So, this is the other
Oh,
group
yeah.
of cages over here. This is where the campfire is.
Oh. So
And the cooking pot's right there.
So he's here, crates are here, cages here, cooking pot's here.
Now,
One guy, 2 guys. I need more. Oh, that's why I have this.
Also, don't forget, Isaac, you're a tiger. How do tigers kill their prey?
No duh.
My sneaky
But I'm also a
sneak.
baby. A 3
No,
foot
wait.
You're not baby, you're a midget.
I'm a 3'1", bro.
You're a midget.
Yeah, but
And then there's those 2 right there. There's one guy right here sleeping.
Just really early.
He's really
tigers
fat.
kill their prey with a lethal bite to the back of the neck.
Let's not bring this up here.
James dropped it. Just,
He is
Macho.
not necessarily a tiger, he is just a tabaxi.
I'm a tabaxi, buddy.
Alright, so we've got one guy next to the cooking pot, one guy right here, and these 2 doing whatever.
so he has to go through 2 people in order for him to even get to the cook.
Yeah, you have to be not seen by the burly guy and the little guy.
Okay, so
Boy,
the cook, I'm going
He's
for the
gonna have
little
to
loot stash.
go full on
we're gonna head
Batman
this
here.
way.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna head that way.
All right,
So he
that's
passes athletics.
stealth.
So
Sweet.
let's try for the stealth now. Yeah.
12, and that's. Do you have stealth proficiency?
You wouldn't have it.
I have stealth plus 6.
Oh, he does.
Really?
Yeah,
That means you rolled an 18.
All right.
I'm a dirty
So
bastard.
since you're so small and the firelight and stuff plays with the lighting in the area, you're able to sneak your way. Because these guys are very well. They have their backs towards you, but they're actually playing a game of poker. So they're invested in their game.
Why am I seeing the giant orc with a small hand of cards?
I know, me too.
This guy's a gnome. That is an orc.
Perfect. And then there's the gnome who has to hold his cards like
Oh,
this.
fucking
'cause they're
gnome.
like
I'm gonna
half his
use
size.
that damn gnome to kill people. I'm using that thing's head to slaughter that
Okay,
damn
first
orc.
up, you're also in the
Pick it
middle
up
of
and
cages,
pick 'em up and
so
use 'em
you
like a sword.
want to make sure you don't hit people.
Pick,
people, I'm
pick up
using
the gnome, use him like a hammer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, wow! Whack that fool with that gnome.
Who wants to go on a ride for the Stewie round?
Alright.
With a gnome.
So you made your way over to the crates over
Okay,
here.
I've made it to my loot boxes.
Are you going to pay to open your loot boxes?
Yes, I would pay to open my loot boxes. I want to open my loot boxes.
The boxes look at you and say, "We want 5 claws."
Get it?
Like, no!
Godly claws.
Okay, so what would it take to do that? So that would be another sleight of hand, right? So dexterity?
Yeah, I think so.
You don't have proficiency in sleight of hand, so you're just adding your dex modifier,
Yeah.
which is
Plus 4.
So he rolled a 13.
Okay. So for some reason, these idiots have placed the crates on their sides. So they have a hinged top, but they're now on their side. And for some odd reason, instead of facing it towards the center of camp, so that they can see if the top is open.
You're kidding.
No, they're faced away.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Nice.
These guys are not the smart ones. They're
Obviously.
the lazy ones who are set to not mess things up for the camp.
Okay, so what other species are they? But the two, the cook.
Human, gnome, orc.
human, gnome orc.
Interesting choice for that.
That gnome's getting murked first. I hope you know that damn gnome's getting murked. That gnome
Alright.
will be my weapon.
Unless
I
the,
don't care.
unless the ogre uses the gnome as a weapon.
Damn. Using your own little buddies.
I'm sorry that came out. I shouldn't have done it, but
Twist, they're all level 15
really would be
fighters.
Plot twist, they're all level 15 gnomes.
no, Rick.
I have to see if
Okay.
I do this. I want to do this, but
You want
What's
to do
in
it?
first things first? What's in the crate?
Yeah, what's in the crate?
Or crates?
What's in my crates?
Hold on.
What's in my crates?
What's in his loot boxes?
So,
Oh gosh.
we'll find out later.
oh gosh.
Okay, so in the 3 crates, and I didn't have enough. Oh, no. So in this one, you find your regular armor.
Aw,
Your gear.
sweet. So I have all my gear now.
Well, you
You
have
said
your
your
armor.
I have my armor specifically, okay.
In this one, you find that they broke all of your javelins.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, because of either the roughness of when they were capturing him, or stuffing them into the crates, or because they were too stupid to actually try and get it into the crates, they just broke them in half.
Sucks.
So they're
Javelins are dead now.
retarded.
Javelins are dead? Really, Rob?
Yes.
Well, technically, they are dead trees that were...
Although, if you break a javelin in half, doesn't it make just 2 pointy sticks?
I have 2 javelins.
You have 6 javelins.
Exactly.
Which means you now have 12 pointy sticks that you can use
Just stab.
to
the
throw and
hell.
stab and other things.
You know
Well,
exactly.
except the only problem
You
is
can't
that...
throw them now, though.
Well, yeah, you
Well,
can't throw.
no, only one of them has a sharp pointy end, the other is a jagged end, and then the other end by that is a flat butt.
That is true.
I can still smash
so
the crap out of
technically
them with a
he
sword.
has.
Are those
So-
jousting javelins or
How many
throwing
javelins does he
javelins?
get?
No, James, you're thinking of the javelins they use in the Olympics, and real
A
javelins...
throwing
do
javelin
not look
is
like
different
that.
than an actual weapon throwing javelin is different than the Olympic.
It's more like a spear.
Okay.
you're thinking of Olympic javelin, then no, I'm not going to allow that one.
Okay, so technically there was only one spear that had a head left. So he has one technical spear.
One technical javelin,
Okay.
but it's now got a very jagged butt.
Oh, what'd he do?
And everyone.
And your, what else did we say he had? I think he had a sword.
Yes. He had a longsword, a shield, and his armor, his holy symbol, priest pack, and his handmade notebook with bottle of ink and pen.
So the box that has a javelin only has the sword. You can't find the shield. You can't find your icon right now. It doesn't. Your icon and your priest stuff are not in any of these boxes that you know of.
So that means that one of them has it. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
Okay.
Either they have it or
Okay,
it's
buddy.
in the third
The gnome
crate.
dies first.
I'm rolling on combat for that damn gnome. I'm sneaking up
Wait,
and I'm
what
literally
about
killing
the
that
third
gnome.
crate?
I'm
There was
sticking
nothing
him
in the
sticking
third.
I
those
know.
cards in his sleeve.
That damn sneaky gnome. The gnome's getting it.
He's cheating!
The gnome is getting it. The gnome's a cheater.
You gotta be careful as well, because you're by yourself.
I'm using gnome as my weapon. I'm gonna
Dead gnome will
I'm
be the tip of
literally-
his spear.
He will be the tip of my spear.
He's turning his javelin into a hammer.
That messed up end, that will be in his butt.
Oh, good lord!
I have no shame.
His hat is sharper than any spear tip.
I'll have no shame.
Oh.
10 plus what?
Okay.
Plus what for
So
what?
now
How are
you
you
guys-
Are you throwing the javelin at him?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be an attack
Mm-hmm.
With advantage because of stealth.
with advantage because of stealth. So go ahead and roll another d20.
Hold on.
Oh.
I need to get my stuff all situated again.
Okie dokie. So go ahead, grab the other d20.
Oh, just using the dice to kind of set up the board.
The 18 will be the one you take.
Yeah, baby.
Plus, what's your modifier?
For what?
For strength, for throwing.
No.
That's
This
damage.
attack. He has to beat AC, so there are no modifiers.
Oh.
And strength is +1.
No.
So what is it?
It is a 18.
Yeah, you beat the
AC, yeah.
AC. So
You're yeeting the broken butted javelin at the gnome.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want to just do the sharp end of the gnome first? On his forehead, so then you
No,
can...
Jeff. I'm just saying
You don't want to break it.
all of his javelins are broken. One of them is long enough
Yeah,
to still
one
be
of them is
used,
still
but it
long
still
enough
has a
to
jagged
use.
butt.
Oh, okay.
I guess I throw that one at him towards his rear end.
You were really gonna try to skewer this time,
I'm
aren't
literally
you?
so serious. I'm skewering a gnome.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
it goes right through his eye.
How
You
far-
killed him in one hit!
Did it hit you too?
No, it missed the arm.
Aww.
How much? Okay.
But his work friends
Roll,
go.
okay, roll for damage since
What did...
What am I rolling for?
All right.
Javelin
What
roll.
is javelin damage?
I think it's like 2. Hold on.
Hang on. No thanks.
plus the strength modifier.
Yeah, +1 from strength.
Because if
So that's a
you're
19.
Okay,
What
so
is
the
the
javelin
javelin?
deals
So realistically, I don't have an 18, I have a 19.
1d6 piercing.
1d6 piercing.
Yep. So can be thrown at a range of 30 to 120 feet. So at 120 feet, it would have disadvantage because of the distance.
But he doesn't
But
have...
since he's within 30 feet, he doesn't get that.
Well, since he's doing piercing damage to
A gnome.
hit him in the eye, so it was 1d6 damage.
1d6 piercing damage.
What's your modifier for strength?
+1.
What's your dexterity?
18 +4.
So he has a +4 modifier.
I would
Dexterity
say
modifier, yeah.
18. I thought you were... Oh, yeah. Ooh. Jeez.
roll the d. Is it a d6 again?
Yeah, D6.
Yes, d6.
Roll the d6.
5.
That's a 5.
He killed the gnome in one hit.
Come on, buddy.
I was gonna.
Well, if you hit him in the eye, I would think
You were
so.
gonna multiply damage?
piercing damage in the eye.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that thing's gonna go out the back of his skull.
Whoopsies. Well,
They have 20. Yeah, they have 20 health. So he did 20 damage to them. To that one. Because of
One.
piercing and advantage.
So you killed the gnome in one hit.
why am I not surprised?
Okay. And
Um,
that
Back into the
immediately,
shadows.
like,
Oh no.
The orc who was playing cards with him.
I hope you know I'm booking my ass so fast. I am so running.
And you
athletics in my ass is running.
You see that the orc actually has a chain in his hand.
Oh hell no!
He has a chain in his hand, and he pulls the chain and begins to swing the chain above his head, and the gnome goes with it.
Wait, the
Wrecking ball!
just killed his weapon!
No more weapon for you, buddy.
No more weapon for you.
Oh no!
And so he quickly realizes that with it being dead, he now just has.
Oh,
So he's now looking and seeing where you went, because now his flail is dead. And he's shouting at the guy who's asleep in his on his bedroll to wake up, and he's just attracted the attention of the cook.
Oh. So now you're a 3v1. Okay.
Well, the difference is they don't know where he is.
True.
He's still
thankfully.
got advantage.
I know. I still have.
Wait, did that also mean the spear went straight through his head?
It did not go through his head.
Okay.
Okay.
It's stuck in his eye.
The point knocked off the
That is horrible.
in his brain.
No, for real. I'm gonna start putting that
He
armor.
had his armor.
Oh yeah, I just really have all my stuff on.
Oh yeah!
I'm breaking it out of there.
You're decked out.
I'm breaking it out
The
of
only thing
there.
you're missing is your icon.
Oh, what do you do? I can get a new one.
You would have to go to a church.
Your notebook, though.
And
The
your
notebook
purse.
with everything
Fuck.
you know about the monsters that you've seen.
You son of a bitch. You're.
Also, losing your icon's not.
I know. I
It's
know.
not a good thing.
I
So
know.
one of them has it. You don't know who has it.
It's
but
definitely
one
the
of them
cook.
does.
It's definitely the fucking cook. That cook's got it.
For
Yeah,
It's either the cook or the other human that was laying on his back.
Okay, now you have 3 bandits you have to take care of.
Huh?
Ooh.
What do I have? What do I have?
You
You got
have
your sword.
and your broken javelins.
You weren't able to find your shield though.
Yeah, thousand years of pain on the orc.
Bro, not for real. 1,000 years of pain on the orc with the sword.
So he's got the
Yes,
gnoming ball.
He's out for real in the booty. Alright, so what do I roll for that?
Do you want to break your stealth, or do you want to try and sneak around one of them to potentially take another shot at them from stealth where they don't know where you're coming from?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to sneak around to the cook.
Okay. So
What's that spell that you've got again? Vengeful what now?
Vengeful wrath,
Wrathful smite
Wrathful
and
smite.
cure wounds.
wrathful smite. Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to
Basically,
sneak over to the chef.
his melee attack deals an extra d6 damage, psychic, and instills fear.
Attack during your
But I can still fear.
During your spell's duration, concentration up to 1 minute, by the way, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the spell ends. As an action, the creature can make a wisdom check against your spell save DC. What's your spell save DC?
What is it?
Should be right here.
It should
It's
be on
13.
your spell
That's
page.
not bad.
So you can
To
turn the
steal
orc
its
into
resolve
an
and end the
absolute
spell.
wimp. So, dude, you could turn the orc into an absolute wimp by punching him in the back of the skull.
It has to be cast on his melee weapon, if I remember right. So
Yeah, your
1,000 years of death with that damn sword.
Bam!
it's still a fear of God in you.
I am.
Yeah, you can-
You
can
can do
still-
that orc. Okay. Alright, so that orc. I'm gonna.
Who's swinging the chain with his dead companion above his head.
Don't worry, my friend. I will avenge your death, Swarm.
Speaking of, since he's being swung around, does the javelin fly out of the skull?
It's out. Yeah, it came out.
Which way did it go?
What
Where'd it go?
What about the gnome's helmet? Is that strapped on?
He wasn't wearing a
Is
helmet.
it
Not wearing a helmet.
Oh, okay.
It's strapped on.
Because
Which
yeah,
way
if
did the
the gnome is
javelin
wearing
go?
a helmet, yeah, if the gnome is
I know.
wearing
I
a
can go
helmet,
get that javelin again.
Because if you could get that javelin, you can rinse and repeat
One more time. Exactly.
So you remember those cages that were off to your left?
Mm-hmm.
It went off in that direction.
Oh, I hope it didn't hit anybody.
Did it hit anyone?
Yeah, did it?
Like, genuinely? Did it hit anyone? Like, did it? I got to know.
No, because it would have been the back end. So if it did hit anyone, it would have been... No, it would have... No, it
It
clattered
would- it
against
still
the bars.
would've-
You don't know where it went from there, and it looks like the tip is broken, but...
Oh, well.
Okay,
No
luckily,
no
like,
rinsing.
No
three
rinsing and
later-
repeating, but still,
no,
you can take the tips from the other javelins and start using them, too.
for real, I can throw them like kunai.
Yeah, you could.
No, for real. I'm gonna take the tips off and I'm gonna start throwing those bitches like kunai.
So that would act as a dart, wouldn't it?
And I have a sword that I can literally just...
Another thing you can do if you want, take the flat end and yeet it outside of the light, make a noise to get them to follow it. You can distract them with that. Considering you've got
That would be.
one dead gnome being swung on a chain.
Okay, so we have a 10. We have a 10.
You did exactly what you wanted to do. You killed the freaking cheating gnome.
Damn
And
it,
now
no.
he is the weapon.
Now he is the weapon.
I love this game.
Bro, I know. Now he is the
The
weapon.
way the orc and the gnome worked it is that he would swing the gnome above his head at the end of the chain and then launch him at his enemies, and then the gnome would like latch onto like shields and things like that and try to stab you from.
Oh, that's kind of genius.
Wait, so then, does he know the gnome is dead?
Yeah, he knows the
He
gnome.
knows the gnome
Oh.
is dead.
He knows the gnome.
He has a javelin sticking out his eye.
Yeah, he just witnessed the gnome dying, so now it's a bludgeoning weapon. Until the gnome,
Necrotic bludgeoning.
until the gnome becomes paste, at least.
Well, unless the gnome is wearing armor.
Was the gnome wearing armor? Wait, hold on. Why didn't the gnome break? Question mark.
The gnome break.
No. He hasn't hit anything with it. The gnome becomes paste when he hits something with it enough times. Each time he uses the
that
gnome
makes sense.
as a melee weapon, the gnome becomes smaller and smaller.
Yeah, just starts to splat and lose parts.
Jeff is making quite the.
It's
Just face of
I'm trying to actually picture the whole thing. It's hilarious.
This whole event.
animate that now.
Dude, this whole event of that orc is swinging this.
This gnome flopping out of the air.
It's what I can do to short people.
Oh my goodness.
A
Anyways.
short person in this game, though.
Anyways, so are you going to try and sneak up behind one of them? Because they're looking in the direction of where the javelin came, which is the crates. Where are you now? Did you move away from the crates?
Yes, I should have been moved away from the crates.
Okay, so did you hide behind the cages that were just beyond the crates, or...?
Yes, the ones
Okay.
that were like not visible,
So
like visible but not.
They're
visible.
all looking in that direction. Do you want to try and sneak around them and get behind, like, the chef or the other guy?
Isaac, I wait for them to move and plan your moves around that.
Yeah.
They're huddling around. They're not huddling around the fire, but they have their backs to the fire. They're all looking in that direction.
So no one is going to go investigate?
And leave
James!
the protection of the group and go potentially get a javelin in the eye again?
Yeah, they may be stupid. They're just not that stupid.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. A gnome got a javelin to the eyeball. I mean,
He was also playing cards.
well, what are you playing cards for?
They weren't expecting you to break out.
They just witnessed you bonk your head against the cage about an hour
And
ago.
then headshot a gnome.
And then you somehow got out.
And then murked a gnome.
2 of your claws, by the way.
You only lost one.
He lost
One.
He used the
Other one's a
second
little
one.
messed up.
So
By the way, it's just like a sniper elite.
No.
Just the scene of the javelin twisting in the air as it goes into
Dude,
it.
as it goes.
Bullet time.
your brain just sort of collapses.
Oh, ooh.
Anyways. Anyways, so they have their backs to the fire.
Do they know who chucked the javelin?
No.
No.
Yeah, you still have element of
Let me roll
surprise.
to see if
fine.
they start to look and see if any of the... Because, well, let me roll. I need to roll something. I need to roll for their intellect here.
They're probably retarded.
Give them disadvantage.
Give them autism.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, that's horrible.
give them the fellowtism. Then they'll think how I think, and then I'll win.
They didn't... Well, apparently the orc is the smart one.
What?
He's the perfect.
serious
He's
with me
the
right now?
perfect target.
The orc is the
Pass.
smart one.
They have bandits have have an intellect of 10, which means they have a 0
Modifier.
So there's oh my.
Oh dear lord.
Wow.
So this one realized that the only way that could have happened is if someone escaped.
Could
So now they're going to start checking cages.
Good.
Wait a minute.
Which one starts
Are they
checking
going
cages?
to check the cages?
Yeah.
There's 3 sets.
Correct.
No, they're staying together as a group.
Oh well then.
Then as they're moving, I'm gonna be hovering and moving as they're moving.
So they're actually heading towards the cages you were just in.
Oh, perfect. Then I'm gonna move the ones that are where they were.
Okay, what is their marching order?
Yeah, what is their marching order?
I can't believe
Is it-
Orc is a smart one.
I know that's so.
Because if it's
weird.
human orc, get ready for 1,000 years of pain.
Not for real.
Oh.
How strong is my armor, and do you think you could take a hit from a fucking gnome?
Well, you have heavy
you
armor
wouldn't be
on,
able to
don't you?
take the hit and keep standing.
Okay, so the orc is mad. He's pretty pissed.
Good for him.
His poker buddy and his weapon is dead.
Is that his work wife? Did I kill his? I
Oh,
killed his
that's
work
come
wife.
on.
Oh,
Show
I
some
killed his work
tact.
wife. Poor guy. I killed
The
his
other
work
two are
wife.
frightened because the chef has the guy who's asleep has no clue what's going on. He just knows that the gnome is dead and flopping about at the end of the chain.
Tough.
And the chef is frightened because he saw the javelin go into the gnome's face.
No.
So the chef is looking around. He's not moving away from the fire. He is looking around, and the guy who's asleep is following the orc over to the cages you were in.
Ooh, great.
This might be your chance to sneak up on the
I'm going and
chef.
sneaking up on that chef, and I'm getting that key.
So you see the orc. He bangs on the cage that the kid is in, and to ask and demands to know what happened. And the kid runs. Yeah.
Oh, either way, that kid's dead anyways.
The kid. Yeah. No. The kid. There was no way the kid who's.
Yeah.
The kid had the cat person below me somehow got out and then threw the spear at you. And so now they're going to begin to look around. They're going to look around those cages first.
But they know who they're looking for now.
Yeah, now they do.
All right, it is your turn. Roll for
Wait
stealth.
for the opportunity moment.
I know, I need to wait for the opportunist moment.
All right.
Are they?
So he's right. You're gonna roll stealth since you're already
Mm-hmm. That was fucked.
4.
That was fucked.
Hey, keep the profanity down. We're trying to keep it PG, buddy.
Since he's already in stealth, does he get advantage or not?
Well, the person he's attacking has disadvantage due to fear on ability checks and attack rolls, so...
There you go.
So a 4 on his stealth. Plus
You...
hold on. What else? You don't have stealth as a proficiency, right?
So look at me like that, Robin.
He does. It's plus 6, so he's got a 10.
Okay, you barely makes it.
I am such a lord.
I don't know how you're doing this.
Anyways, so you are sneaking up, and the chef is, for some reason, just not looking in your general direction.
So I swipe the damn keys. Those are mine. Those are my keys.
As you're doing it, plunge your sword.
Bro,
into
literally,
his
as
chest.
I'm doing it, I'm plunging my sword right in his heart, bro. He's dead. He's dead.
Pain!
Right up the rectum.
Bro, me.
Oh!
Well, you're 3 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so average, I'd say, is about 5 foot.
So- Probably right up about where the mid back is.
Ooh, he took literal back shots. Oof. Bro's taking back shots from this.
All right. Well, since
That was probably through the
you need
kidney
to
and
roll
out the
for
front.
for the strike.
Roll for hit. So
You do have advantage, so you can roll 2 die.
Oh,
nice try.
I know. I almost would have.
All right. So you're rolling both of those dice, and you're taking the higher
Tough.
number because you've got advantage. 5.
Fudge.
Roll this one. 12.
Well,
Plus modifiers.
And that's to hit, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. So he beats AC.
All right. And any rolls he's. All right. Okay. So roll damage. What's your sword damage?
What do I roll for damage?
It's just a long sword, right?
Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Let's see. Mm,
Hey James, it's almost 3.
I know.
Longsword. Because he's on Discord, it doesn't really matter.
No, that is already. He's already gone.
Oh.
All right, so it is 1d8 slashing damage.
Yep.
I will take that 6.
So that's 6 damage.
Hear the guy go.
Good.
He's not dead.
Oh, good. Even better. That means I could smack the crap out of him more, and he's feared.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
What D20?
Which one was it?
It was that one.
Oh,
it was
it is
literally that one.
he
I
rolled a
literally.
19 for initiative.
Ooh. 90. Oh, wait. See the D20.
1,
This one?
I'm Daddy.
2, and... Okay, so the chef did probably the second to worst. He has second in the bandit order. The orc has first bandit order, behind you, of course. So it goes you, the orc bandit, the bandit behind the orc, is in third place, and then the chef is in fourth.
Okay.
Oh, so there was a hidden...
No, there's 3 people. The orc, the one who's on the bed, and then the chef. And then plus Isaac is 4.
Okay.
So in order of initiative, Isaac goes first.
Tough.
You gonna attack again, Isaac?
Yes.
Hold on. Oh! You could cast your Wrathful Smite as a bonus action.
Yeah, let's do it.
No, it takes that. No, save it right now. It takes the spell slot,
But James, it also lasts up to a minute.
or
Which
as
means it
long as
lasts
he can
up to-
concentrate up to it.
That means it lasts up to 10 turns.
Okay. Why not save it for the orc? Orc has more HP.
Because it actually doesn't really do... It doesn't really do... He gets a little bit of extra damage, but that really doesn't help.
It's the fear that I'm worried about. If he's afraid of you, he's not going to attack.
Well, that's not true. He just gets disadvantage, James, on ability checks and attack rolls.
Oh, okay.
That's not how fear works in D&D.
Yeah.
Doesn't prevent them from attacking. Just puts them on disadvantage.
That's raid.
Right. So, are you going to hold on to your Wrathful Smite, or are you going to use it?
Cast it.
I'm probably gonna cast it.
Okay.
Alright. So, Wrathful Smite is a bonus action. There is no roll for it because it's cast on self,
Sweet.
which means
So,
now you roll for attack.
Sweet. What am I rolling for attack?
same thing you rolled earlier.
Same thing, but I believe it's not advantage this time because he's out of stealth.
Yes.
Which one do you want me to roll? This one, buddy?
Yep. You just have to beat the guy's AC out of 10.
How much damage did he do to it earlier?
I believe it was 6 damage.
Is that 10 plus efficiencies?
During an attack, I believe it's just the D20. That's to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Alright, so that would mean now
Doesn't
you
it also
roll
use your
your
strength modifier?
D8 plus a D6. That's a D10.
Oh my god, I'm tired.
Plus a D6.
D6.
So, here, just roll these.
No.
Roll them at the same time.
5 and a 2.
That would be 7 damage. 5 physical slashing damage and 2 psychic damage. And he has to roll a wisdom saving, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm. Nope. He got a 6. Their wisdom is 10. So he got literally did not get anything near.
Yeah, and I believe your DC is what, 13? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spell save DC.
So yeah, no, he wasn't close.
He's
Okay.
frightened again.
Yeah, he's
But
still frightened.
But he's not dead, right?
Mm,
Because he took 7 damage plus the 6, that's 13 damage.
They have 11 hit points.
no,
That was just the gnome.
no, because it's 11 or 2d8 plus 2.
Yeah, you probably rolled for it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Boy.
Wait.
16, 17, 18.
Yeah. So
Is the max I can get.
Was it 6 plus 7 plus what?
6 plus 7, so yeah, 13.
13. So yeah, he's nearly dead.
Nice going. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that is his turn.
Yep. Now the orc is running towards you to try and get you off his buddy. You're taking a dead gnome to the face.
Roll for it.
Rob, roll for me.
No. Sure.
His AC,
His AC is 15.
and they don't get any proficiency in strength, regardless. Oh, he critted.
Oh, shoot!
Fuck.
Okay, succeeded. So I would say that would be, well, 1d8 bludgeoning damage.
He's got 7 hit points left. Oh, no, wait.
I said 1d8, so...
Not 8.
Yeah, I know. So, Isaac,
Yes.
you used your hit die during your short rest, yeah?
Yes.
So I'm gonna
How
call
much
you.
health did you regenerate?
I'm gonna call you at max health then.
What's his health at?
9.
He hit you for 7.
You would have been dead without that.
Well, my smart little nappies.
So you now have 2 hit points left.
Since he was pretty much like right up against the other guy, does the bludgeoning damage also hit the guy he's stabbing?
Yeah, because technically his sword is still through the other guy.
True.
Hello?
I'm here, I'm just trying to figure this out. So
He's swinging it in a
after
wide
it hits
arc,
you,
you
the
would
chain
think.
actually wraps around the other bandit's neck, and when he tries to pull it free, it snaps his buddy's neck.
Oh no!
Okay, that works.
Now he has 2 dead bodies on his chain.
Oh no!
Great. How much HP?
For him, let me find out.
Probably too much.
Alright, and for you to cast Cure Wounds, you'd have to use
I know. I would have to.
an action, so...
I know. That's why I'm like, ooh. I'm like, ooh. Contemplate if I go for one more slash or if I run like a little bit. I mean, I do need my stuff though. That one slash.
Ooh, would you be able to... Oh, I can't, that's metagaming.
No.
No, you're not telling the story, you're giving suggestions.
No.
Everyone does, but
Give a suggestion.
Alright. I was just gonna say, could you make a quick grab for the keys?
I already went for the keys earlier.
Yeah, he already has the keys.
Oh, okay.
Oh! Is there a beast locked up that you can sick on him?
Is there a beast locked up? Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's not a bad idea!
I'm releasing that I'm releasing these mofos.
Please let there be a bugbear. Please let there be a bugbear.
That way you run out of the cave and accidentally down into the swamps.
Yeah.
Have we stumped the DM?
No, he's doing a thing.
Yeah, I'm doing a thing.
Okay.
There is one really big cage.
Oh yeah.
And this is the creature that's inside it. It's called an Vorix.
Do it!
Oh yeah, I'm like,
Do it! It's gonna be more pissed at its captors than you.
out the cage, get out the cage, let it out the cage.
You're also going to want to book it because they eat metal.
Fling yourself with the door! Just like push!
Wait, they eat metal? So I'm taking off my armor first.
That'll take an action.
No, don't
Wait.
take the action to take off your armor. You
Yeah,
leave
that'd be
yourself
an action.
vulnerable.
How
Just
far
use
is
your
it away
feet to
from him?
push.
Yeah.
It's not a big
Use your feet
cavern.
to swing the door
he's
open.
He can make it within his turn to open the cage.
Yeah.
But
It's within 30 feet.
Okay, so reason why I'm asking is you could make it there.
I know.
How much would he have left to go behind the cage so that it doesn't, so that it sees the chain instead?
Yeah. Also, I wanted to go to that Eagle store. I'm jelly.
For those who don't know, I'm wearing a shirt for the 2023 Eagles tour that was in our area.
I wanted to go.
It was really funny to see all the old white women dancing on the floor. But anyways, regardless. So, where'd my phone go?
Oh, he's got it.
I'm just kidding. But I want a big kitty.
Can
I make it my pet?
That's a good question.
Can I make it my
I
pet?
believe you have to roll animal handling for it.
Can I make it my pet? I want a big
You're
kitty.
expensive to feed, and it's not a kitty.
I'll feed it people's corpses. I don't
You
care.
are not proficient in animal handling.
Oh, no kitty.
It is a
then.
wisdom check, but you do have +2 on it.
Just let it go free and stick it on the things in front of you.
I know, but
You-
little kitty
You
with
have an
big
orc
kitty.
with, you have an orc with
Just
a
let
metal
that-
chain.
Just let the orc.
Alright,
take
I'm
care of it.
just going to orc take care of that big kitty.
Oh,
Do
Open
it!
it
Do
up, worry about it
it!
later.
Do it!
Alright, so I gotta roll a d20? What do I gotta roll for it?
Well, first, actually, all you have to do is run, and hopefully he misses the attack of opportunity.
So it is about the size of my dogs.
That's actually not
But
that
they're
big.
not that big.
They're small monstrosities. Is what they're
But
reporting as.
but it eats metal, so it's expensive to keep around.
Also, its difficulty, its natural armor is high.
So then I'm freeing that, and he's got a
You
chain.
are booking it.
He's got a whole chain.
Yeah.
He's got a whole
First
chain of
things
dead
first,
bodies on it. No,
unlock-
he's not coming for me. He's coming for
He's
that
going
chain.
for that
He's
meal.
coming for that meal.
Unlock the door. Jump on top of the cage.
Yeah, that's what I'd do. Unlock the door and climb the cage.
Oh, for real. Alright, so I'm gonna roll for that. What do I roll for that?
So first you're going to move,
Yeah.
which
so-
is not a roll.
Mhm.
You just spend your movement.
Alright, I spend my movement, I run.
Run. Okay, so he's moving towards the cage.
Yeah.
He's going to use his action to unlock the cage and use whatever movement he has left to climb the cage. Is that correct?
Correct.
Right.
All the way from the end of it.
In that order. So
Mhm.
the only roll that has to be made is the orcs for the attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
And he has to beat an AC of 15.
That's pretty average. Yep.
Nope, he misses.
Oh, nice! Yeah!
So the two dead bodies clang against the cage nearby. They miss you entirely.
Oh, W. Alright,
And-
so.
Okay, so you unlatch the cage, and the Vorix shoots out.
Oh, yeah.
You have to understand, this is a gold-eating honey badger, basically.
No, it's expensive.
I still kind of want one.
Yeah, kind of, but I wouldn't want one that big or that
big, that hungry, though. Maybe like a little cute one.
Anyways, so it launches itself forward at the orc.
Oh, shit.
And the orc there is trying very futilely to swat it away, hit it with the chain and the dead bodies, and it's getting hit, it just doesn't care. It doesn't feel it.
And so, I'm assuming that he's now out of combat, correct?
Yes.
Which means you can do whatever you want. Do you want to unlock the rest of the cages?
I'm looting first.
Oh, okay.
I'm looting first.
He killed all of them, didn't he?
He unleashed an... How do you pronounce that?
Vorix.
Aurum
It's
Vorix.
basically a gold-eating monstrosity cat tiger thing that's about the size of
A dog.
his
A normal sized
his
dog.
dogs.
Yeah, about 3 feet in length and about 18 at the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang.
18 inches, sorry.
And it's got an AC of close to 20, if I heard
21 natural armor.
21 natural armor. So yeah, Isaac is now out of combat. He is looting the place. What does he find?
He sees that there used to be a bunch more crates in the area. They're all gone.
Oh no!
So a lot of the crates and some cages have already been moved out of the cavern that you were in.
What's that?
Wait a minute. Oh.
Just the cages.
Does he find his notebook?
Yeah, where's my notebook in my...
Are you going to want to go near the Vorix to check the chef's body? Or the orc's body? Or the guy who's cowering in the corner because there is now a savage beast unleashed?
I'd go to
That
him.
guy in that damn corner is getting
Boom.
shit out of him.
Threaten him.
I'm literally gonna threaten to kill him if he doesn't give me my stuff. Whoever's got that roll for me, do it, Jeff. You got this, bud.
Alright, so that would be intimidation.
Intimidating this fool.
Alright, so you do not have intimidation as a proficiency. It is a charisma check, which you have +3 in.
Hell yeah, brother.
17 plus 3, that's a dirty 20.
Oh yeah, I'm a dirty bastard.
Mm.
I'm a dirty man.
Ugh.
Dirty man.
Isaac, I believe this is this is your chance to tell us what your character says to this guy.
If you don't give me my stuff back, I swear I'm literally gonna cut your head off and shove it up your ass.
Oh.
Literally.
I would have just threatened to feed him to the Oryx.
No. Autumn Vorix
Vorix.
only eat metal.
Okay.
However, they have a tendency. However,
They are
I'm
very
assuming
savage.
they can be very savage.
Yes, they're also very difficult to hunt because they have a very high natural armor. It is next to impossible, and they are known as the Dwarf's Bane because they eat their crafts.
Speaking of which, is there any gold inlay on his armor?
No. He's starting
Okay.
a paladin. It's simple plate armor.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Jeff, turn down the volume. You guys had a fit with me and my hazelnuts last time. Yeah, here you are using copyrighted stuff.
Hey, edit it out, boo.
If there's story, I can't.
Anyway,
All right. So, how does this guy react, Robin?
this is why we put the phones
That
away.
guy over there in the chain has it. He took your stuff. He took the thing that looks like an eye and put it in his back pockets.
I'm so scared that he's drunk.
That checks.
He's got quite the hangover.
Tough. Alright, so do I get all my stuff back now?
You just have to make sure you're not seen by the Autumborix.
I think it's moved on.
I think it's gone by now.
All right, so that would mean that the orc is now dead. Go loot the body.
He had 3 health.
Oh no!
No, the chef did. Sorry, I'm thinking.
Yeah, the chef had 3 health left.
So low, I swear.
But the orc had a 8 and a 1 plus 2, so he had 11 health.
And the Autumborix ate his chain and now is moved on to
Find Golder pastures. Yes.
Golder pastures.
Yeah, I'm looting the body.
It ate all the gold. It ate most of the gold and stuff that the
Most of the gold.
Well, no, it ate it all. So all the gold that was on the card table that the orc and the gnome had, the chef had, all their gold is gone.
What about his idol?
Yeah, what am I?
Oh, it wasn't made out of gold. Still got it.
Oh, top! Let's go!
Or notebook.
Where is my
Ooh, yeah, you got your notebook from the orc.
I
So
know.
if I remember right, you have to jot down the notes of the Autumborix. You have to jot them down because that's part of your character.
Jeffrey,
And
because
I'm
I know you have way better
And I'm
hands than me.
no, just write down the note, Autumborix notes. And now,
Just write down the
Something-
word Autumborix notes. You don't
something's
have
telling me you're going to the drunk/scared guy and going, what was that? What does it do? What does it eat? How does it do that?
to maybe. But you also open the pages.
Mm-hmm.
I need this.
You haven't eaten lunch. You haven't eaten anything.
You need
Oh yeah, it is lunchtime. All right. Well,
I can't
got
believe
that.
this
Well-
all started with Kitty go to sleep.
and we'll see you in a bit, James.
Nah.
Bye.